Okay guys, so in this video it's going to be a follow-up tutorial for the Happy Fall-oween loaded pocket or stuffed pocket swap. You guys have really responded. I mean, I think I have close to 30 subscribers or participants, should I say, since I released the video yesterday. So if you're still interested, I said you have until Wednesday, but I think if it starts getting out of hand, I'll have to close it. So if you are interested, please get in pretty quick here. So what we're going to do today, I think, is make the glitter mix, the die cuts, the tag, some of the other items for the pocket. If I have any links for any of the items I've been using, those will be affiliate links. They'll be in the description box. That means I'll make a small commission if you purchase items to those links. You know, it's just a lot of the things are things I already have in my stash, so if you can find them, great. I mean, you have to send them in by postmark by October 5th, so I don't know that you'll be ordering a lot of things. I will link a set of bow dies that I did order, even though I have tons of bow dies, but I thought I went to get a link for you guys in the last video, like in case you don't understand what I'm talking about as far as dies. I mean, I'll pull some out to show you guys, but that make, like, you know, the little 3D bows. And then I ordered another set, so you know how that goes. But they're going to be delivered today. That's why they were same day delivery, but I ordered it late last night, so I'm like, oh, cool. So that's something to think about. I did finish up. I remember I told you guys I was going to cut the little spiders from the diamond press set, so I did that, and I stuck it to one of the boxes. I did add a little green strip with the little goo because I thought it sets it off better and a little more fun, so that's that. I know it looks crazy right now, but we'll pull it all together, I promise. So these are my pockets. I got them both made yesterday, ready to go. I'll probably cover the back just to cover up these seams, but you don't have to. I mean, that's up to you. I'm gonna put that to the side for right now. I just went to my stash the other day. I was looking for this specific die because when I was doing my my embellishment case swap, I was like, I thought I had dies that were separate little pumpkins, and I'm like, oh yeah, so I went and found them. That way I can give each person, you know, each box maybe a couple little dies, but they're stuck together. I didn't realize that it's like one big piece. Obviously it doesn't fit in there, and I only have this one now, so that's a bummer. But when I was looking for that, I came across all these other cute things from Impression Obsession, including this, and I was like, oh, that'll be perfect for the tag. So honestly, even right now, I was just going to use these tag dies that I always have sitting next to me here. Let's see if I can pull these out. A bunch of stuff stuck to them. These guys, I was just going to, you know, roll this through. You guys have seen me use this plenty of times, some diamond press. This is a tonic one. And then I remembered I had seen that coffin the other day, so I was like, oh, let me grab that coffin. That's like perfect. Of course you can make a tag however you want. I mean, you can cut it from Cricut, like whatever, or you know, whatever die cutting things you have. Again, by hand, if you have a punch, you can cut the corners or corner around it. Whatever you want to do to make a tag, that's up to you, of course. So I will be using this today. I thought that was cute. And then these are some other dies that are just so adorable from Impression Obsession. They're little guys, but I think these are really cute to throw in for like my die cuts. I mean, look at this. Have you ever seen something like this? I think that is very unique and super cute. But my only thing is this is black, this is black. If I cut this out, this is going to be black, so I don't know if I'm going to do all of them. But my idea with this one was, look at the little coffee cup. If I did a little coffee cup and then put the little pumpkin on it instead of like the circle or whatever, just to make it a little more Halloween or Fall-oween. So I have those things. I just grabbed some other dies, like these are the ones from Diamond Press that I didn't try out during the videos from whenever they had released these as a free gift. So I thought, you know, these might be fun to use. Again, they're gonna be black or something like that. So I'm gonna have to use like black glitter, shiny black, maybe some gold paper. I don't know. I have other words for the die cuts. I don't really know what I'm gonna be using, but I just grabbed a ton of things. One of the things I had mentioned that this swap should have is a glitter mix. So I just grabbed a bunch of stuff. So these are the glitters that I used in my little pocket, right? So I think that's cute. I'll start off with those. I'm kind of going for like candy colors, kind of fun. So I have these guys. I had to dig deep for these guys. This is when I used to do a lot of nail art. These are little white and orange, like open stars. I mean, look at this. You guys probably never saw this, or maybe you have at Michael's. This is from a long time ago. I have some little half moons. The only thing with the half moons are that they were all different colors, and I kind of wanted to stick to a certain color palette. So I do want some like neon green if I can find something greenish. But let me open this up. Oh my goodness. Ugh. Let me open this and I'll grab my other glitter that I was thinking about at the same time. Okay, oh, look at this thing. I'll be right back. Before I get too far with this, I was like, oh yeah, I bought some things yesterday. So let me show you some stuff I picked up at the Dollar Tree and the 99-cent only store. So these things came from the 99-cent only store. I might put some of these in my little pocket, like to hold a rosette if that's one of my decorations. Look at this. This is only 99 cents, but it's already attached like a little garland, but I like the little size of these guys in the colorway. I don't even know if that's for this project, but I thought those were really cute. Some of that mesh, but this one's the creepy cloth in like a beige color when I had black from the Dollar Tree. So I grabbed that. Is there anything else from that place? Well, some more straws. Oh, and these little pieces. Little skeleton pieces. They're all like broken up. I thought that was really fun. But let me show you some other things that I picked up at the Dollar Tree. They now have harvest colors in of twine. And oh my gosh. I'm trying to see. Here it is. There's like a berry color one, which I think is really pretty. So it's like the brown with the orange and then the berry one. Figuring I'll probably do another swap sometime. So I wanted to grab those. For those things, I did grab some of these just to have just some random colors. I do have a lot of sequins, but I don't have a lot of random colors like for this swap that I wanted to put into the shaker mix. And so they did have some nice like green and all that. I don't mind their foam tape, so I grabbed some. I never really realized that it has 3 different sizes, the widths in here, so I grabbed some of that. Oh, they have this weird mesh stuff. So I grabbed it in white and in a tan color. I think they have it like in a dark brown. I think I have the dark brown here too. I just don't know where it is in this bag. Oh, like these colors. These are the colors I wanted for, like I said, I wanted something green in there. Post-its. I think I had found these at the 99-cent store, but they usually have them at the Dollar Tree. It's just they didn't have them this time at the Dollar Tree. And I think that's it as far as those things. Let me put this to the side. I also picked up these little bags that are cute to package up my swap if it fits in here. And look at these stickers, you guys. The little gnomes. Oh my gosh, and they're dimensional, so I grabbed a few of those. Look at this. I think this is really cute. I know sometimes the stickers that come from the Dollar Tree kind of a little garish, a little something, you know. These are really just decent and sweet and adorable, so I grabbed some of those. And these are just paper bags, that decorative bags they had, because again, I was wondering or thinking about making the pocket an actual bag. All you do is just fold this up and decorate it, and you're good to go. You have some pockets, you know. But went a different way. Okay, so this will be for tomorrow. So in this video, again, I'm going to make the glitter mix, our tag, our die cuts, and I think that's it, which means that leaves a lot for the next time, which would be the bows and rosettes possibly. It depends on what you want to do. And the memo little covering of that. But I'll be right back. Let me clean this. I didn't show. The reason I grabbed this is because I wanted the white paillettes that are in here. So this, these other colors are a little bit garish for now. Look at this little fabric. And it has the little gnomes. I don't know if you can see a gnome on here, like down here. So again, from the Dollar Tree. Super cute. We'll see what we can do with that. Okay, so I pulled this out, but again, I need more green than this, so that's okay. So the rules are you need at least 1 tablespoon of glitter mix for your swap. So I'm just going to throw a bunch of these things together. And when I mean glitter mix, I mean like a spangle, sequins, whatever mix. I mean, if you want to put fine glitter, that's fine, but the only thing with fine glitter is it really sticks to whatever plastic you're putting it in there, and it's kind of a pain. So like I try to stay away from that in my shaker mixes, because that's basically what this is for, right? We're paper crafters for the most part. And you see, I'm not measuring anything, I'm just throwing stuff in. And we'll see how much we have. I kind of want to make a lot though, because I think some of this I'm going to use, maybe. I don't know. I was going to say I might use some of this stuff in my projects that go in here, but can I not open this? Okay, well, this one's going to be fun. Oh, some weird thing came out of there. Oh, this is so funny. It's actually the little stars, but they're like still stuck together. So anyway, all right. Let's do a lot of that one since they're hard to see. Oh, and this one has little hats. This is from Michael's. You guys know I picked up some stuff from Michael's the other day for my swap, and then it does have chunky rocks in there. I don't think that's really appropriate. And then this one does have fine glitter in there, which is kind of a bummer, but it doesn't have a lot of it. So what I was thinking about doing is trying to get just the chunkier stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like try to stay away from the finer glitter. And that way if there's a little bit, that's fine, but I don't really want a lot of that in there. And then this is like little witch hats. They're purple and black witch hats. So let's get some of those going. And then I wanted that wild green color, but let me see if it's better to get it from here than here, like this color. I think that's fun. Oh my gosh. Where is my little... the funnest part about this kind of thing is when you start mixing it and you're like, oh, look at that. I used to make all kinds of nail mixes. I thought they were really fun. Again, for my pocket, I want it to be like candy colors, like really fun that way. I think that's, look at that. That is crazy. Maybe I need a little more black or something dark like that. Oh, you know what? Let's do a little more purple, this fuchsia pink. Purple fuchsia pink. You know what I'm saying. Oh, yeah. Cute. Okay, let me see if I have something black. I don't know that I do, but just some specks of black I think would be nice. I'll be right back. Some really dark blue hearts that might help just set off some little accents of like darker colors. I would put some of the little, actually that doesn't help that much. All right, let's see what this looks like. Yeah, I must, you know, I'm sure I have some black paillettes somewhere. I can't even think of where they would be if I did have them at this moment. I went and looked at my nail polish stuff, like when I used to do nails, because that's where I kept pretty much all these kind of things. Let me check one more spot. Yeah, not gonna happen. I don't have time to, you know, because I gotta make the videos. Otherwise, I would spend the time looking for it. But let's add some more of these just to get some more darker colors in there. I think that'll be good. Okay. That's really cute and candy looking. Now, I have these little guys from the Dollar Tree, and that's probably what I'll use to put these in. But you know, if you want to, I brought out some other little jars, like these little jars, as long as it's a tablespoon. I don't even know if this is a tablespoon, but they have larger ones like this guy or like this, if they fit in that space, right? I do have some little bags that I'd like to link. Let me grab those. I got these on Amazon. They close really nice and tight, so I wouldn't think that these are going to explode on you. Always, if you're using a bag to put your glitter mix in, make sure all the air is pushed out before you close it, because otherwise it just inflates and explodes. Okay, so we don't want that. And then my Kimberly Mitchell here had just sent me these little guys the other day, and this is the perfect kind of thing to help you do this kind of thing with. So I'm just going to scoop it on there. Oh my gosh, how cute. So I'm going to take a moment to fill up 2 of these guys, okay? Again, at least a tablespoon. Obviously, this is more than a tablespoon, and I think that's actually a good amount right there. And I'll do one more exactly the same way. Let's tap those guys down. And I will, funny, be right back. So I took a moment just to make sure these are about equal, and there they are. Now I have pretzel bags, like the kinds you put pretzel rods in, you know, to give them out like if you did chocolate dipped ones. So I'm probably going to put mine in those, but you know, put a little bow or something and make it a little cuter and all that. But for now, that is my mix, and hopefully you understand what we're going for, a shaker mix. And those are just my tips that I gave as far as creating those, okay? Let me clean up and I'll be right back. So I just grabbed some papers. I know for sure from this I want to use this shiny black paper. This Anna Griffin stack. Alright, I have shimmery, or shiny black, I have glitter black, I have some purple. I just have more of this, but this is just like this little starter piece that's on here. And so we'll do this one in just a minute, because that one's going to involve more. I thought I would include some of these just because they're fun. I like the shape of those. Again, the guideline is 5, and it's at least 5. So if you want to do more than 5, that's fine, but obviously you don't want to go too wild. So, yeah, because, you know, when I go through them, I need to kind of get through them kind of quickly. So if it's a lot, I'll kind of just show them, but I probably won't to discuss each and every one, right? So we have these guys again. These I think I'll cut out from this shiny paper. And I might include all 3 or maybe just 1 or 2, I don't know, but either way I'll run that through a couple times. These guys, of course there's tons, and just to make it more special I'm just using this glitter paper. I think it's some old Crafter's Companion paper I have here to run those through. This guy I think I'm going to cut it out from this purple paper, again just to add some more color, something different. So we'll run this guy through there a couple times, so I'll have, you know, again 5 at least for each one, and I'm basically making them the same. So these guys I think I'm going to run them through, I was going to say white paper, but you know what, maybe a craft cardstock, that way it's a little more Halloween, a little more fall. So just run them through, and that way somebody, if they want to stamp, you know, whatever sentiment they might have, they can do that. So I'll do that too, and I'll be right back. Goodness, you guys, that glitter paper from Crafter's Companion is really problematic now. I don't know what that's about. It's kind of like that Michael's Recollections paper, the glitter paper, where it really has like stickiness over it, like a plastic coating. So it just was not cutting for me really well. So what I did was I went ahead and still used it for the these guys, for this part, forget about it. I was like, there's no way I'm picking out all those little things. But when I ran it through my marquee, I also used the metal shim. So it was metal shim, that paper, because again, it's like plastic coated, the glitter paper. Let me show you this stuff. So shim, paper, dye, run it through. It went through like a dream, and then it cut really well. Other than that, it still wanted to stick in there. I don't know how to explain it. If you're familiar with what I'm, with glitter papers, some of them have like a plastic coating. And I would consider those to be like a cheaper paper because they don't work great. Tonic, whenever I use their glitter paper, it doesn't shed. You cut it really nicely. Spellbinders, like I don't know what they were doing. And usually that included Crafter's Companion, but this pack of paper is just really bad. The purple and the black paper was like exactly the same. So anyway, okay, I'll finish cleaning these guys out, and I'll put the things together, and then we'll work on the little coffee mug. Okay, so for these little dies, I'm just going to cut out a batch of pumpkins. So I'm going to run that through this orange paper. And then for my little coffee cup, I have some different things here. Oh, actually, I don't think I need this one. But I'll do the coffee cup itself in like a beige color. It's going to be white. The lid is going to be this pearlescent white paper. And then I'm just going to use this part. So last time, as you can see, I just kept them together. You don't have to take your dies apart, especially like with a company like this. They always keep them like this. That little burr kind of annoys me. So what happens is I'll take like a jewelry plier, the cutting tool, and I'll just cut that off. Or you can sand it down if you have a really good sanding tool, or just leave it, right? So which is normally like I left them all together. The witches and all those things, when I ran them through, I also ran them through together. I didn't take the time to separate them, but I like this side better. So this tonic craft paper, I don't know if you can see on one side, it's a slightly different color. And I just like this side better. It's just, I don't know. Personal preference, I suppose. Okay, so let me run these guys through, and we'll have our little cup. Again, this is just obviously for my, what I'm doing, but of course I'm just showing you that your die cuts can be small, they can be larger, they can be layered, they can be, whatever it is that you want to do. Take advantage, like mine are a little bit on the smaller side, but if you have like big words or things, because you have the whole opening, I mean, you can put whatever you want that's, 7 inches tall even, or however, or even a little bit taller, but you really don't want them sticking out too much because you don't want to damage them, right? But, whatever it is that you want to do. So I'll be right back. Just using the marquee, and again, I always put as many things as I can, so that's obviously one set of my little cups. And what I do with the white piece. Sometimes what happens is they'll slip out, but this one's stuck to the top. Alright. Let's get that out of there, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'll put these things away here, and I could use a little circle still too, and then put the little pumpkin on top, but I wanted it to be more possibly fall, Fall-oween, in case, you get it and you want that for a fall thing instead of just being overtly Halloween. I was thinking of putting a little black dot, but that's okay. So let's get this guy. And again, I'm just going to glue this down since, I don't know. You can do your dimensionals, of course, if you like. We have that little guy. And then we have this little guy. And I'm just looking for where it kind of lines up the best. I like it to look like a sleeve, so like a sleeve is a little bit larger on the sides, right? Because it goes over the cup, so I don't put it right lined up. I put it down a little bit just to give that little space. It's cute. And then we have our little pumpkins. Cute. And I'll just put it down, like I said, flat. A little pumpkin on there. Okay, and I'll set up the other one and I'll be right back. Okay, so now I have these, and I already kind of stacked everything together. So if you have clear bags, they look cuter obviously because you can see right through there. I'm going to put this little guy back here, kind of helping protect my little words. Hopefully I get everything. I know in here there's like an extra little broom and a little witch hat. So I'm going to use my little glassine bags. If you're using glassine bags, since you can't see through it, if you seal it up completely with like a bag topper, I'm not going to rip it open to show it, guys. So what I'm going to do is probably just fold this over, and I'm going to put like a little clippy with some kind of decoration. That'll be cute, right, to decorate. You can also put something on the front. We could have stamped that, whatever it is you like. And I always fold it backwards. I don't know why. To me, this seam thing is weird. This should be full, and then the seam should be here, so when you fold it over, it looks cute. Because to me, that's showing in the front. So I always just fold it backwards, even though that's like that. And I don't know why. All the glassine bags are like that, pretty much. Yeah, pretty much. So I'll do some kind of little clippy, and of course this one still needs this little cup. And that is my die cuts. Again, that was more than 5, but the rules are at least 5 die cuts, right? So let me pop this in here nicely and carefully, not to mess up my little words, okay? And then, like I said, we'll decorate that in just a minute to put them away and have them in our pocket. Okay, let's work on our tag. So let me grab some papers for the tag, and I'll be right back, guys. I have lots of little things here. Oh, I love this stamp. It's that background stamp that's basically, oh gosh, Shakespeare, and I always forget which one it is, but anyway. It's just, I think that when you look it up, or if I have it linked there for you guys, it'll be called like Witch's Spell or something. If I think for 2 more seconds, I'll get it. But either way, we're going to use this guy. And then I grabbed these little guys from the Spellbinders, the little ghost. I love the little pumpkin, so we're going to do that. Possibly some treats to go in there, maybe some little bats. I think that went with the Haunted House set. I grabbed these words from the Diamond Press ephemera, which I'll probably bring out later to do some more things with. So let me put that to the side for now. Let's put this over here before I misplace things. Okay. So for this guy, I will take these things off. Now I have these guys, and these are tortured scissors. They're meant to be for a little bit more rough things, but not really cutting metal, but you know what? That's okay. So I generally don't cut paper with these. These are just for anything else that's you know, something more difficult to cut into. If you are going to flick off those little things, I usually try to cover it because you don't want that little piece of metal flying somewhere that's going to end up hurting you later. So, okay. So we have this little guy. I'm going to cut this out of purple paper. I'm going to cut the coffin tag. It's only the one layer out of the black paper and out of gray, but that's just to make it sturdier. So I'm going to cut it out of gray and cut it out of black. And then we'll talk about our little characters. I was also thinking the set from Diamond Press, the coffin box, if you have that. You can definitely, well, I thought this was it. This is something else. You can just cut away the tab ends and you have a coffin-shaped tag, right? Or, you know, pop a little hole in there. I'll be right back. So with these, I'm just going to stick these together. Ah, man. I really want to use that background stamp, but I guess I could put, you know, some lettering on this, but just, you know, things you might want to think of just to make things a little more oomph. Now, I just stuck this down like whatever, but if I had thought about it for 2 seconds, if you stick them back to back like this, they're symmetrical, and then the back side also looks really nice instead of just being the cut side, but it is the back of the tag, so, you know, fine. And then put this guy on here. Cute. My goodness. Okay, so I'll do the same thing with the second one. And then we'll put, you know, our little words on here whenever we get to doing that. And I have my little pumpkins even if I wanted to add those in this. So we're going to do this. I'm going to cut this guy out of orange. Oh, I'm so silly. I put back the lettering. I'm like, why do I have the lettering? It's because that has the little handle. So hold on. The little handle, this part right here for our little pail here. So I'm going to cut that out of black paper. Run this through black paper here, and then some colorful paper for the candies, and I'll be right back. My little bases here with our words. And then before I put a lot of the other things together, I want to put little yellow paper behind this little guy. So I'm just going to take a piece of paper like that. You know, kind of eyeball where that needs to be, just about. Something like that. And just put the glue here. Knowing that we have that little opening. So just to back it up, sorry guys. So I can put my little treats in here. And then our little handle. And I guess the little handle can go towards the back, I don't know. You can put it in the front, wherever you think, you know, you want your little handle. It can be even tucked inside of here. That'd be really cute. Actually, should I do that? Let me see. Yeah, that's cute. Just a little bit there and a little bit over here. Okay, and I'll do the second one exactly the same way. And then I have little treats here. You can tuck them in afterwards or now, however you want. They are going to be facing forward, so I'm putting the glue on the treat so it can be pushed in here like this. Right? And I'll just tuck them in however I feel like, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm just going to bring these guys back and kind of play with them a little bit. I have my little bats that can also just be wherever, background here, however. And then this little guy. And I did change my mind on the little basket handle. I put it back in the back just because I wanted it to be more noticeable that he was holding it, you know? So that's all. So I'll just put that right there. I'm going to put some glue right here. And I'm not giving him legs. He has legs, right? In the dies. I'm just not going to do that because we don't have all the room for them and all that. But I'm going to hold on to this and I'll do the second one the same way. Something like this. I think I'm going to put him on dimensionals though. So we'll just have this kind of hanging out. Let's put this little guy on here. And then I'll pop some glue in here. It's kind of hanging out the side, so I don't want to put too much. And then I'm going to put some dimensionals on the back of this guy and I'll glue those down too. Okay. And I'll just stick that down. Then I'm going to add a little twine, baker's twine, in the top there. And that is that. About the same. And that is my tag. Again, you know, 2 to 3 embellishments or more. At least 2 or 3 embellishments is what I was saying. And then you can make it a shaker. I mean, whatever it is that you like to do. But I'll add some twine and I'll be right back. You know what, guys? Instead of that, I did find my staples for the tiny attacher. Do not let me forget where I put them. They are next to me in my little blue cart. Okay? So, if you don't know how to refill your tiny attacher, I'll show you right now. This is a Tim Holtz tiny attacher. You just go like this, and that releases this thing, and then you just pull it open. Now, I will tell you, sometimes this thing, if it's loose, this will pop out. This will come out. I don't want to do it right now, but this will definitely come out of this carrier thing, and if that happens and it's just, you know, hanging around, just know to kind of let it go a little bit and turn this thing, get it back in that little slot, and then turn it flat again. So just twist it, get it in there, and then lay it flat again. Hopefully that helps you, because I know if it happened to me, it's going to happen to other people. Okay, so let's get some tiny attachers. Only because these are cutie pies. You can use a regular staple too. Okay, come on, guy. Let's pop these in here. Boop. Nope, not great. Okay, there we go. And you can put 2 sets, I believe. I just put the 1. Okay. I'm going to put this back in this packaging so it's bigger so I don't misplace them. There we go. And I have all these cute ribbons I just picked up at Michael's. Oh, maybe this one? And with this kind of thing, I'm just going to put it through there and then staple it. So, like, let's say we don't like that much. I usually use a nice scissor, so it's... Let's do that. And then this one like this, and then, you know, I'm going to singe them because I like that look, so it doesn't fall apart on me. Just get yourself some lighters there at the dollar store. I usually get the one that has the longer handle, but it is what I have right now. Okay. And I'm just going to pop an end through there. If you're using like seam binding or something that's cotton, do not light it like I did because it will catch on fire. Okay, so we have that tiny attacher. Now, well, you can put a knot too. I'm just trying to think if I want to do the tiny attacher, should I attach it to the paper or just to itself? I guess we'll do it there. And that's it. Just a little different. Okay, I'll do the same thing with the other one. So I think things are shaping up. I'm just going to grab one of the pockets just to show you. So, actually I'll grab both of them. So we have our pockets. We're going to have that in there. Obviously you're going to arrange it however when you're ready. This I'm going to put a cute little clippy. So I think in this video we did the 5 or more die cuts, right? They can be layered or however, whatever you like, whatever size that fits in here nicely, you know. Package them nicely so they're not just scattering all over the place. We made our glitter mix, which has to include at least 3 different types of glitter, spangle, sequins, whatever you're going to do, but 3 or more. And you saw mine had like probably 15 different things. package it nicely in a little tube, a little thing. You know, like I said, the Dollar Tree had those guys. They have like the little jars, little glass ones. I mean, nice baggies like the one I showed you. Whatever it is that you liked for that. And then our tag, right? That has to be embellished at least with 2 or 3 items or more. So obviously I put a bit more, and maybe I'll add some little rhinestones too, just to do a little something extra. But I just want to show you how it's coming along, and it doesn't take a lot of time. I mean, it's a 2, and that's why I had a quick turnaround, because I want people to be able to have these so they can use it for Halloween if they want. But anyway, so however you're going to place the things, obviously our bows are going to be in here, our rosettes. So in the next video I'll do the bows or rosettes. I'll show you a couple of ideas for both. The altered memo pad, which again needs to be like the 3x3 like standard size memo pad, sticky notes like these guys, again, just to show you. Yeah, they are 3-inch. I was like, I thought they were, when I measured them, it was like 2 7/8. But either way, the 3-inch notepads, memos. We're gonna alter that, just with a little cover on it with whatever decorations, and then the extra embellishment. So there should be at least one more embellishment for your thing. I mean, this honestly, I would say is like an embellishment already, because I mean, it's what it is. But I'm going to put like some little things here and maybe some words and all that stuff. And then what I meant by that is like an extra dangle, or like a little beaded dangle, or a tassel, or an altered paper clip, or rosette, you know, on like a little stick, or just rosette on a paper clip, or whatever you want to do, but something extra, okay? So other than just the layering, right? So we have layering because it's pretty and it looks nice, but after that we also want at least one other like decorative item that you're going to be creating for that. And then I have my little guy here. And again, I'm going to arrange this however. Maybe this goes with my memo pad. Maybe this goes back here. I don't know, you know. Of course, I'm going to package this, and actually I'm going to stick a little rhinestone. So there'll be the next video, again, on the rosettes, the memo pad, and then the extra embellishment idea. And then I think I'm going to make one video after that, just putting it all together and making it cute, right? A little clippy here, you know, whatever the little bits. I think I'm going to stick a little rhinestone on there, a little bow, obviously package it. So that'll be more about the packaging, but, you know, package it however you like. Please don't use, like, baggies like Ziploc bags. They don't look cute, so try to make it cute, okay? That's the goal here, right? So I'm actually going to go ahead and probably glue that down, too. I just hot glued it just because it was thicker, but regular glue would probably be okay, but I'm just going to hot glue gun that down just to have it ready. You know, this would be cute, though, if we use, like a shaped scissor around the edge. But anyway, and we're going to get going from there, guys. So thanks for watching, and I hope that gave you some more info. If you want to sign up, again, until Wednesday, which is tomorrow, it's filling up. Like right now, I just checked, and there's quite a few more people asking to sign up, but like I said, I think I'm just going to leave it open and just be fun, you know? I am going to record the reveals as they come in. That'll save time, and then it'll be live premieres. So, like, it'll be pre-recorded and edited, which I think is good, because honestly, I'm probably going to have to put things back, and it'll take a lot of time doing that live. Does that make sense? So, with this one, I think I'm going to pre-record them as they come in, and that'll just save time, and then I'll be ready to, you know, swap them out, and that'll be great. So get yours going and get them postmarked by October 5th if you are signed up. Again, my email will be in the description box. Do not send anything if you are not signed up, but I'll respond, of course, and that's how you'll know. So, all right, guys, thanks for watching. I think this is turned out to be really a lot of fun. I'll see you at the next one. Bye now.